FM translator service on W265DW at 100.9.
C News. I'm Michelle Franzen. Investigators are learning more about that deadly kidnapping of 4 Americans in Mexico last week.
2 of the 4 Americans who were kidnapped were found dead on Tuesday in a rescue that retrieved the other 2 who were still alive. A source close to the investigation tells ABC News that 2 Americans who were killed were found with blankets or sheets covering them. One was wearing a surgical robe. The 4 had entered Mexico from Texas for a cosmetic procedure. Mexican officials believe the shooting and kidnapping was a case of mistaken identity. Autopsy results on the 2 who died have not yet been released. Alex Stone, ABC News.
A Justice Department review into the Louisville, Kentucky police force and city found a pattern of unlawful discriminatory policing and violated residents' constitutional rights. The DOJ had launched the probe after the fatal police shooting of Breonna Taylor inside her apartment and the protests that followed. Attorney General Merrick Garland today says the police force must implement changes.
This agreement commits the city and LMPD to work with the Justice Department, the community, police officers, and other stakeholders to address the problems that we have identified.
California residents still trying to dig out from record snowfall, now bracing for another winter storm. ABC's Mola Lengi is in Lake Tahoe.
Snow still piling up here with even more snow, heavy rain, and some pretty intense winds expected in the coming days. You know, folks here in the Lake Tahoe area telling me this is the worst onslaught of snow they have seen here in more than 30 years. So far, just this year, the Sierra Nevada mountains have been hit with more than 48 feet of snow. That is the most they have seen in a decade.
Airline pilots are seeing their pay soar as airlines struggle with staffing following the pandemic. American Airlines captains who fly wide-body planes will make just shy of $600,000 a year under a new deal. You're listening to ABC News.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
At the White House, an event marking International Women's Day, a global day to celebrate women's rights. This year's honorees include women from Ukraine, Afghanistan, and Iran. First Lady Dr. Jill Biden hosted the ceremony and emphasized the importance of honoring these women and their battles for equality.
And there are people outside of this room who need to hear their stories too. The girls who will inherit this world.
Albuterol is a critical form of medication for people with asthma, but there's a national shortage of that medication used in inhalers after a major manufacturer announced its closing. ABC's Karen Travers is at the White House.
The White House says the FDA has been tracking the liquid albuterol shortage since last fall. Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre.
Federal health officials are working closely with manufacturers, as we have done again with past products, and healthcare providers to alleviate any choke on the system.
According to the CDC, asthma affects more than 25 million Americans. Snow and cold temperatures disrupting dozens of flights in the UK and forcing some schools to close, too. Britain's National Weather Agency says temperatures in the Scottish Highlands dropped to 4 degrees Fahrenheit. That's the coldest recorded in March since 2010. Forecasters say those freezing Arctic air is expected to cross the UK for the rest of the week. This is ABC News.
You wash your hands, you brush your teeth, but how do you clean your nose? With Navage. Navage uses powered suction to pull saline in one nostril, around the back of the nose, and out the other nostril, flushing out allergens, mucus, and germs. And it's why cleaning your nose, the body's air filter, is the next evolution in daily personal hygiene. Navage helps you breathe better, sleep deeper, and snore less, but the biggest payoff is improved health. At Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Target, and online. Navage, Navage, clean nose, healthy life.
I'm Michelle Franzen, ABC.
My whole identity had been wrapped up in being a soldier. To have that so violently ripped from me when I was wounded, I was lost for a very long time. When Wounded Warrior Project came into my life, being around the other warriors, people that had similar experiences that I did, it was a game changer for me. Having King join the group, that was the beginning of a really good friendship. It's a good time.
I first heard about Wounded Warrior Project through CQ. And at first I was kind of like, I don't know if I qualify. But having been a part of it, it's kind of taught me that it's not just the wounds that you can see, but it's those that you can't.
When you do something like a peer support group with Wounded Warrior Project and come together from different walks of life, man, the growth is incredible. If not for Wounded Warrior Project, I really don't think that I'd be here today.
See how we help warriors combat stigma at woundedwarriorproject.org/combat stigma.
From ABC Sports, I'm Michelle Franzen. In Beantown, the Boston Celtics have had a rough go of it, losing 4 of their last 5 games. The Sixers and Cavaliers are inching closer to their number 2 spot. Philly is just a game and a half back. They'll look to get back in the win column against the Blazers tonight. For the first time since his acquisition, fans in Phoenix will get to see newly acquired star Kevin Durant, who will make his home debut against his former team, the Thunder, tonight.
I'm glad I was able to get a couple on the road to get my feet wet because I know it's going to be loud in there Wednesday, I think. So looking forward to our fans. I know they can't wait to see us out on the floor. And, I'm looking forward to getting back home for a couple days.
The Suns are 3-0 with Durant. World Baseball Classic. Panama beat Chinese Taipei 12-5. They face the Netherlands tonight. This is ABC Sports. Big money from Big Blue after the New York Giants signed quarterback Daniel Jones to a 4-year deal worth $160 million on Tuesday. $82 million is guaranteed.
I think it's similar to being drafted. It's an opportunity to play, but also a opportunity to go earn it and to, prove it.
There are $35 million of incentives in the contract. New York also used a non-exclusive franchise tag on Saquon Barkley. The NBA's top team in the West, the Denver Nuggets, will host the Bulls. Nuggets on a 4-game winning streak. In the second round of the ACC tournament between Syracuse and Wake Forest, Davian Williamson knocked down the go-ahead 3 for the Demon Deacons with half a second left.
Williamson runs the rebound. Here's Appleby. 4-3, back for Williamson for the win.
The call on ESPN. Williamson finished with 17 points, and Wake Forest eliminates the Orange 74-77. In the Atlantic 10 championship game, Davidson beat St. Bonaventure 65-54. Desmond Foster led the Wildcats with 17 points. NHL, the Jets will look to tame the Wild in Winnipeg. A tall order with the Jets losing 8 of their last 10. More World Baseball Classic games on tap. Australia takes on Korea in Pool B play tonight. Michelle Franzen, ABC Sports.
It's feeling like winter once again this afternoon with a lot of sunshine and winds out of the northwest. We will head into the mid-50s and the lower 60s. By tonight, we're down into the low to mid-30s. Frost will be possible in a few spots. And by tomorrow afternoon, we'll head into the upper 50s and lower 60s with increasing clouds. Late showers will move across our western areas, leading into Friday. I'm meteorologist Peter Sherwood in the Weather Center.
All right, thanks a lot, Peter. Right now we have partly cloudy skies and 62 degrees at WCAB. Cloudy showers likely on Friday with a high near 59. Partly cloudy Friday night, low around 39 for Saturday. Partly cloudy, a high near 59, and Sunday cloudy, scattered showers, and a high near 53. And right now we have partly cloudy skies and 62 degrees at WCAB. We had these death announcements right now brought to you by Harrelson Funeral Home Cremation Service.
Compassion, commitment, and professionalism. These are the qualities family members need at a time of sorrow. That's why families in Rutherford County turn to Harrelson Funeral Home. The professional staff at Harrelson Funeral Home in Forest City understands your sadness, your loneliness, and your need for guidance. You'll know when you turn to Harrelson Funeral Home that your deepest concerns will be felt. You need someone to listen and guide you through the process of planning a funeral. That's why you need Harrelson Funeral Home. To make it easier on you at that difficult time, plan early for services you'll want for your loved ones. Call Harrelson Funeral Home today. That phone number is 657-6383. See why Harrelson Funeral Home is the choice for you. 1251 Highway 221A, Forest City.
Barbara Reagan, 81, of Bostic, passed away Saturday, member of Mount Lebanon Baptist Church, serving as a Sunday school teacher and a deacon's wife for many years. Beautician by trade, also participated in rodeos and was a driving instructor to countless family members and friends. Survived by her daughter Donna Fletcher and husband James of Bostic, her son Donald Reagan Jr., and wife Tammy of Bostic, 6 grandchildren, 3 step-grandchildren, 7 great-grandchildren. Memorial service 5:30 this afternoon, Mount Lebanon Baptist Church. Washburn-Dorsey Funeral Home cremation service, serving the family of Barbara Reagan. Yvonne Liz Owens passed away March the 7th. Arrangements are incomplete and will be announced at a later time. McMahon's Funeral Home cremation service, serving the family of Yvonne Liz Owens. Christopher Kimbrell, 35, of Ellenboro, passed away Tuesday. Arrangements are incomplete and will be announced by Washburn-Dorsey Funeral Home cremation service for Christopher Kimbrell. Paul Kelly, 58, passed away Monday. Arrangements incomplete and will be announced by Crow's Funeral Home cremation service for Paul Kelly. James Jed Doggett passed away February the 26th, March the 1st, at the age of 59. McMahon's Funeral Home cremation service, serving the family of James Jed Doggett. Jerry Jean Jenkins, age 74, passed away March the 4th. Not available at this time. Will be announced at a later time by Robert Morgan Funeral Home, serving the family of Jerry Jean Jenkins. Kay Keeler Collins, 77, passed away Saturday at Oak Grove Healthcare, where she was a resident. A native of Rutherford County, attended Spencer Baptist Church, was a licensed practical nurse, having received her LPN diploma from Isothermal College, worked as a nurse for many years with hospice. Survived by her son Gary Collins of Nebo, a daughter Gina Shelton, and husband Ronald of Spindale. 1 grandson, her brother Larry Keeler and wife Ann of Boone. No formal services will be held at her request. Memorials may be made to hospice of Rutherford County. Paget and King Funeral Home cremation service, serving the family of Kay Keeler Collins. William Bill Zabo, 54, of Rutherford, passed away Friday. Survived by his niece Brenda Reich and her husband Robert of Granite Falls, a great-nephew, great-niece, great-great-nephew, sister-in-law Jean Patillo of Bostic. Graveside service, 4 o'clock Thursday at Britton Presbyterian Church Cemetery. Rutherford County Honor Guard will render military rites. Visitation from 2 until 3:30 Thursday at Washburn-Dorsey Funeral Home. Memorials may be made to Heart of the Foothills Animal Rescue or to Hospice of Rutherford County. Washburn-Dorsey Funeral Home cremation service, serving the family of William Bill Zabo. Joan Moore Clark, 76, of Ellenboro, passed away Saturday, a native of Athens, Georgia, retired Rutherford County school teacher, spent over 25 years at Ellenboro Elementary, a member of Duncan's Creek Baptist Church, where she played the piano and the organ. Survived by her husband, Thomas Clark, of the home, a son, Keith Clark, and wife, Tammy. One granddaughter, her brother, David Moore, and wife, Dixie. Family will receive friends Thursday from 3 to 5 at Eggers Funeral Home, Cliffside. Memorial service will follow at 5 o'clock, A.C. McKinney Memorial Chapel, Eggers Funeral Home, Cliffside. Eggers Funeral Home, Cliffside, serving the family of Joan Moore Clark. Kathy Dalton, 67, of Rutherford, passed away Sunday at hospice. A native of Rutherford County, graduate of Chase High School class of 73, worked as a volunteer for hospice for over 7 years, worked as a dietary technician for the Rutherford County Public Schools and a child care worker at Judy's Daycare, member of Spindale Fellowship Holiness Church. Survived by her husband, Clyde Dalton, son Matthew Dalton, wife Amy of Forest City, a brother Donald Cordell of Rutherford, sister Anna Hicks, husband Mike of Greenville, South Carolina, one grandson. Services 2 o'clock Thursday afternoon, Spindale Fellowship Holiness Church. Burial will follow Spindale Fellowship Cemetery. Family will receive friends 1 hour prior to service at the church. Harrelson Funeral Home cremation service, serving the family of Kathy Dalton. Herb John Ackroyd, 72, of Rutherford, passed away Tuesday, Mission Hospital in Asheville. A native of New York, graduate of Mayville Central School in 68, went on to earn a BS degree from Rochester Institute of Technology in 1972. Survived by his sister, Donna Peters, husband Jack. Celebration of life will be held Sunday, March the 19th, McMahon's Funeral Home. Memorials may be made, donations to the American Cancer Society or to St. Jude's Children's Hospital. Herbert's remains will be buried at First United Methodist Church Prayer Garden. Family will greet friends after the burial. McMahon's Funeral Home cremation service, serving the family of Herb John Ackroyd. That's the afternoon obituaries we have at this time, brought to you by Harrelson Funeral Home cremation service. Going to the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department, this was pre-recorded from this morning. This is Sergeant Brandel.
In the past 24 hours, the Sheriff's Office had responded to 209 calls for service. The jails processed 16 arrests. There's currently 168 incarcerated in the county jail. For incident reports, Charles Bradshaw reported a felony larceny, and he had a 2021 Coachman Catalina Legacy camper stolen. Brenda Marlowe reported a fraud incident. For arrest reports, Christopher Ryan Towery was charged with second-degree trespass and assault on a female. Donna Militello was served with 2 orders for arrest for failure to appear. Alicia Pace was served a criminal summons for a school attendance law violation. Summer Rowe was served with an order for arrest for a failure to appear. Morgan Bennett was served with a failure to appear. Sonia Brown was served with an order for arrest for a failure to appear on a misdemeanor. Tyler Kip Cooper was served with a failure to appear on a misdemeanor. Billy Eugene Prophet was charged with a domestic violation protection order. Bobby Cooper was charged with, he was served with an order for arrest for failure to appear on a misdemeanor. Sandra Evans was charged with Parish Prior misdemeanor. And Catherine Head was served a criminal summons for a simple assault. And that's all we've got.
Going to Spindale Fire and Police. And Joey, how you doing this afternoon, sir?
Doing very well. Hope you are.
I am. Thank you.
We've had no wrecks. We've had one smoke report with Rutherford and no EMS calls. It's been a very, very quiet day. Let's hope it continues.
Hopefully so. That's the way we like it. Nice and peaceful.
That's right. Nobody's lost anything, so let's hope it stays.
All right, sir. All right, we appreciate it. You
Yes,
have
sir.
a good afternoon.
You too, buddy. Thank you.
Nobody gets a better deal than the customers at Sisk Family Ford. They have a proven record of the best deals. Sisk Family Ford, Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealer, has recently been recognized as the #1 Ford dealer in customer satisfaction in the Southeast. That speaks well of their commitment to serve their customers well. Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealership. That's Sisk Family Ford, Oak Street, Forest City.
It can be a tough call when it comes time to provide a daycare service for an aging parent or a loved one. You can always depend on Rutherford Life Services for a safe facility that offers medical monitoring, nutritional meals, fun activities, and is a loving environment. Rutherford Life is licensed by the State of North Carolina Division of Aging. They will be glad to answer any questions you may have. Call them at 288-1697. Rutherford Life Services offers a trained staff of professionals who you can entrust your loved one to. Rutherford Life Services is located at 230 Fairground Road in Spindale.
Going to 911 Communications and Melissa. How you doing, ma'am?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing fine. What do you have for us?
In the past 24 hours, Rutherford County 911 Communications has processed a total of 202 911 and administrative calls. These consisted of 35 calls for emergency medical services, 142 for the Sheriff's Office, 53 for Forest City, 27 for Rutherfordton, 12 for Lake Lure, and 27 for Spindale. Under the fire calls, the Forest City Fire Department responded to a motor vehicle accident. Cliffside responded to an electrical fire, and Rutherfordton responded to a smoke report, and they were assisted by Spindale. And that's all.
Okay, we appreciate it. You have a safe evening.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Your car's best friend can be RS Speedy Lube Service Center. That's because RS Speedy Lube Service Center and Car Wash can keep your car or truck running clean with a regular oil change. They check the fluids and vacuum out the car and have you on your way in no time. Go next door for a radiator or transmission flush. Brakes, exhaust, CV joints, and service for big trucks and campers also available. Pull next door to the RS Speedy Automatic Car Wash and make your car happy with a clean, all under and all over car wash. It's all at RS Service Center and Car Wash on Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton.
And heading to Danieltown now, and a lady I haven't got to speak with in a long time, Ruby Taylor. How you doing, ma'am?
I'm doing okay. How about you?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
The fire department didn't have any calls, and on my birthday calendar I got Jason Root having birthday and hope he's had a nice day, and the signs are in the rains today and tomorrow, and that's all I've got.
Okay, we appreciate it. You have a safe evening.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Let me brag on Hutchins Pest Control a minute. Don't let the pest bug you when Hutchins Pest Control is as close as a phone call. Honest, dependable, professional, and on-time service may be the reason they keep getting voted best pest control. If you have a pest problem, call this family-run business at 287-5171. Licensed in North and South Carolina and fully insured and bonded. Get a free estimate when you call Hutchins Pest Control and be sure the job is done right. That's Hutchins Pest Control. Call them today at 287-5171 and they'll be right there. You know, there is a lot of misleading information about Medicaid eligibility. The Arledge Law Firm would like for you to know the truth. For instance, if you need a nursing home, Medicaid will take your home. That's not true. Another one is, if you transfer assets, you have to wait 60 months to qualify. Again, not true. And this big one, if you're already in a nursing home, it's too late to protect your assets. Not true, not true, not true. Call attorneys Gerald N. Willis, Kent Baldwin at the Arledge Law Firm and get free consultation and learn the truth. It's more likely than you think that you may may qualify for nursing home care and not lose everything you own. It's worth a call to Arledge Law Firm at 287-3338, located on East Court Street in Rutherford.
Heading up to Union Mills now, beautiful part of the county, and Robbie Samuels. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. I hope you are.
I am, thank you.
Well, with the Hudlow Fire Department, they had a fire alarm a little earlier today and a medical call. And Rutherford Fire Department, we was pretty steady through the last 24 hours. We had a few woods fires, but nothing too major. So hopefully everybody will be very cautious of their outside burning during this dry. It's not dry, but just the top part of the ground is just kind of dry right now. And just want to tell everybody also thank you for whoever may have come out and supported the blood drive at Rutherford Fire Department today. It was a good success. We had over 30 donors, so that was good to hear, good news. And other than that, I believe that's all we got going on between Hudlow and Rutherford area. And
okay, well, maybe we'll get some showers this weekend. They're calling for them. Maybe that'll kind of take care. It's kind of breezy out there too, so.
Yeah, it is, and that's what happened yesterday evening. They had them a little burn barrel, but they left it unattended, and the wind got up, and accidents happen. It just wasn't, you can't fault nobody for it. Sometimes it just happens.
That's right, exactly.
But, well, you have a good day, and enjoy the rest of the evening, and we'll be talking to you soon.
All right, sir. Take care now.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Cheryl, have you been to the Homeworks Design Center inside Henson Building Materials in Forest City?
Oh, yes. Shana, David, and William are incredible at designing kitchen and bath cabinetry for my new she shed.
Your what?
And they have a full line of windows and doors on display in their 5,000 square foot showroom. And they'll install any ones you pick out for me.
Oh, you're too good to me.
I know. With selling and installing, it's basically one-stop shopping.
Henson Building Materials, 177 Duke Street, Forest City.
Building starts here.
It's the store folks in Western North Carolina depend on. Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply. It's like a superstore. Deer corn, $11.05 for 50 pounds. Cob corn, $10. They have plenty of deer plant supplies. Check on the lower prices on propane, $12.99 for a 20-pound tank. Mulch, gravel, rocks, and supplies for beautiful landscaping. That's available at Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply at lower prices. Open Monday through Saturday. If you want a feed and seed store that carries so much more, including new and used farm equipment, then come on over to Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply, 188 Whiteside Road, Rutherford.
Heading down to that peaceful little hamlet of the county. Just usually talk to this guy on Saturday morning, but getting to talk to him an extra day today. And Luther Gilligan down in Ellenboro. How are you, sir?
Hey, we're doing great. They're having a good time.
Good to hear it.
It's been a right nice day. A little cool, but it's been a nice day.
Yeah,
We've had a good time.
A little on the cool side this morning. Supposed to be cool in the morning, and got some rain coming in this weekend. So, but boy, it spoiled us yesterday. It got up to around 80 degrees.
Yeah, yesterday was a beautiful, nice day.
Oh yeah.
But let's see, next Tuesday not going to be too nice.
Yep.
I think going to start out about 25 that morning, 27 or something.
Yeah, something like that.
It's going to be a little chilly. But
Well-
hey, we'll be all right.
Well, it's getting close to springtime, and don't forget now, spring ahead with your clocks this weekend.
Yep. Turn them ahead 2 o'clock Sunday morning.
Uh-huh.
Now I'm going to get up 2 o'clock, turn all my clocks ahead.
Yeah, that's what I do, too. I wake up at 2 o'clock just to turn my clocks up, yeah.
Well, it'll probably be Monday morning before they all get changed.
Probably
I get most of them Sunday afternoon.
Yeah,
sometimes
probably.
Monday morning.
Yeah, probably so, yeah.
I just wake up and remember I'm an hour ahead or hour behind or something.
Yeah.
I just get up and go. But it's a good day today. Let's see, it's been a quiet day. Fire department didn't have they had 2 medical calls, all of that. Other than that, they're quiet today. That's going over them. So, Tom, you have a great day up there. We'll talk to you Saturday.
All right, sir. You have a safe evening up there now.
All right, take care now.
All right, bye-bye.